Welcome to this video. Now maybe it works that we can play a Czech Benoni here. So here we go. And yeah, this is a very positional setup, but I like to play it. So let's see. What I want to try now is to get rid of this bishop. Because the bishop is somewhat locked in here in the pawn chain. So let's free it. Alright. This would be a nice square for a knight. So let's move this knight to e5. This diagonal is also nice, but I don't have a bishop anymore. Okay, so maybe I can crack up the queen side with b5. I don't want him to play a5, so let's play b6 first and prepare the b5 push. I can also support b5 with a knight on c7. Maybe I should do this because I want to keep the bishop here. If you compare the two bishops, this bishop is locked in and this bishop is free, so to say. So I want to keep this bishop. Yeah, he also eyes on b5 with queen e2, but let's push for b5 now. So I have a bit of pressure now on the b3 pawn, and he also cannot allow me to jump to d4, so he needed to take. So what does he want to do now? Because I think I just win this pawn. And finally we have a very nice position here, because this bishop is locked in, it's a bad bishop, and I have a very nice knight on e5, which he cannot destroy that easy. Yeah, I want to double up now on the b file, and maybe even on the second rank somehow. Nice effect on of the knight on e5 is also that it protects the f7 square. I'm not threatening something like knight d3, right? Unfortunately not. Maybe I can play rook a8 and rook a2. Yeah, it's a nice pressure I have. Rook b1 was my first idea here, because the bishop is pinned. And I think this works. Whenever you see that a piece is not protected anymore, and here the queen is not protected anymore, there are some tactics in the air often. The thing is that he can... Unfortunately, he can just get... He can get give the queen away and get two rooks for the queen. Queen c1 doesn't work. Just plays rook f1 and I cannot win here this. But what about knight to d3? Then again he can play rook f3 maybe. No, he needs to play rook e3. If he plays rook e3, I can just take the knight here, right? No, the bishop. Sorry, I cannot. What a pity. Okay, what about something? Okay, I made a wait and see move. Don't want any back ranked mates here. Let's see what he wants to do now. He's not threatening that much, so now let's double up here. So now I hope that my pawn on c5 will become very strong. So it's very hard for me to lose this this endgame, but it's not impossible to win because of this beautiful knight. And maybe I can push very quickly now c4, c3 and so on. Yeah, he wants to have a perpetual check, but he needs to take care about this pawn here, so okay, now I can win a lot of pawns. Now I can also win. No, I cannot win this pawn, unfortunately. Okay, let's grab the pawn on e4 as well. So yeah, I think I just tried to improve here the position of my king now. I can play c4. Yeah, I think I will push h5 and h4. Also winning. Okay, now I think there's nothing wrong by pushing the pawn here. There is no stalemate. This is something I should also watch out for. Okay. So I want to play queen f4 and then promoting the pawn. And here we go. Oops, it's a check. Still threatening queen f1 mate. Yeah. There is no stalemate. Okay, it seemed that he... I don't know if he just let the time run out. Okay, these 5 seconds. Otherwise I would have just stopped here. Okay, so yeah, in this game I think you could see the difference between 2 minor pieces and the... Let's see. Yeah, here in this position, this bishop and this knight, just compare these 2 pieces. This is a very powerful piece. It's protecting f7, it's eyeing here on all these squares, and it's also supporting the pawn here. and on the other hand, this bishop cannot do that much. So this is something that was already possible a bit in the opening when he played f4 and taking here, so on. So the square e5 became weak, and as you might remember, I said very quickly in the opening I would really love to have a knight here on e5, because it's not that easy for white to get rid of this knight. Yeah, so try to compare pieces, minor pieces, and try to have the better minor pieces. Thanks for watching.